What's up, guys? Welcome to the Afterlife, and today I wanted to show you real quick. I have a rodent rack here from Freedom Breeder, and like the title says, I'm gonna change the food hopper back, actually not back, I'm gonna change it to the front. Originally, when I ordered this rack, I wanted the food hoppers in the back. I just thought it would look cleaner, which it does in my opinion. But what I found out is that having the food hoppers in the back, especially if you have them against the wall, sometimes the rats, depending on how many you have in the tub, they will eat at a faster rate than the other ones. And it's kind of hard to keep track of when they're running low, or sometimes it has happened where they actually finish all the food. And definitely don't want that. Once they run out of food, that can trigger them to, stop producing, to lose weight, to the moms to not be able to give milk to the babies, and that can really slow down your production. It can actually even prompt your rats to start eating other rats. So that's why it's very important that you have your food levels appropriate. Which is why I'm deciding to switch them to the front. I kind of have an idea on how to do it. I haven't looked it up or anything like that, but I think it's simple enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna show you how I do it. All right, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do, obviously, is clean up the entire area of food. As you can see here, some of the food has actually gotten under the hopper and in between the cracks here. There's pretty much nothing you can do about that. It's just gonna happen. But I think it's ideal every now and then to go in and get rid of all that old food. So I could clean it up here right now, but what I'm gonna do instead is just gonna take off the hopper right now. And the way you're gonna do that is the hoppers are gonna have these clips right here. Okay, that's what's holding the hopper down. This right here is the edge of the hopper, okay, and this is attached to the top of where the rat is, and the clip holds onto that and onto the hopper to keep it in place. So what we're gonna do is we're going to grab a flathead, and I'm going to push this part right here in the middle that is going under the mesh, the wire mesh is going under it. I'm gonna push it down so that it loosens up a little bit. And then I'm gonna grab the flathead and just pull this way so it can come out from the hole right there. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so I've taken out the clips, and before I continue, like I said on my review of this rack, you gotta be careful. Some of these parts are very sharp. I just took off my nail, and a little bit right there, kind of like halfway, just from going like this on these parts right here. So they're extremely sharp, so be careful with that. But once the clips are off, you're gonna have these little like feet that go under the rack right here. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is just gonna flip this around so the feet are looking that way, and we're gonna put them in here and put the clips over here, and that's gonna allow me to have the food hopper in the front as opposed to the back. Now, one of the things, if you have these water protectors, you're gonna have to remove these too in order to install this. Now, the only thing, I'm actually not sure how the hopper is gonna go in here. Oh yeah, I think this one's just gonna have to be pushed. We'll see. So like I was saying, if you have If you have these right here, you're gonna have to remove those. Okay, haven't removed them in a while, but I think, oh yeah, I remember now. So you have these little things right here that are holding it down. So you basically want to pull this to the side, on each side, so that they're not holding it down. Okay, and then over here, yeah, I think that's it, just these. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. This one. And then I have to remove this too, which protects the water hose along the rack, and then we'll see. All right. So these. Ready? Come closer here. Okay. You got all that? Okay. Right here. Look at the camera, buddy. That's it. That's it. Alright guys, so this is a different day than the day that I was doing it for the first time, but just a quick tip that I was going to give you. Since you're already doing this, since you're already here, you might want to check your valves, okay, because your valves will get nasty unless you're using like water from a bottle or something like that. If you're using regular water, tap water, the water has, you know, residue chemicals, things like that are gonna get stuck in your hoses, and some of it is gonna make it to the valves. Depending on how long it takes you to clean them, the worse they're gonna get, and what's gonna happen, they can get stuck, and then your rats are not gonna get any water, and they're gonna die. Okay, so also another thing that can happen is if they're moving in and some of that stuff passes through and keeps the needle open, you can get a leak, and then it's gonna flood your tub, and you're gonna have some dead rats. So since you're already doing this, once you pull out the hose, all you gotta do is just twist, grab a hold of the hose, grab a hold of the valve, and twist opposite ways to break the seal. So you hear that click, and then rotate and pull again to take the valve out. Once you have it here, all you gotta do is take out the cap here by twisting opposite directions, like so. Very, very easy. Once you have it open, be careful because there's a spring in there. Take out the spring, take out the needle. Okay, like so. And you can see that one, it's not that dirty, okay, at all, but you're gonna have someone that's gonna have some very nasty stuff in there. And like I said, it can, you can actually see some of that nasty stuff in there. I don't know if you can possibly see it, but barely any light is going through that. And that's because there's a bunch of nasty stuff in there. Let me see if I can maybe blow it. You might not want to put your mouth in that, but you can hear that? There you go. That kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Yeah, definitely a lot better.
Oh yeah, we can see now.
Yeah, I can see that at home. So you want to get rid of that stuff. Clean up your needles just with regular water and paper towel or something like that. Put your needle back in. Okay, let it sit right there. Then you spring after you cleaned it up too if needed. Put your cap back on. Make sure it goes in smoothly. Okay, if you feel any resistance, stop, because then you're gonna mess up the thread. And then just hand tight, just a little bit, not too hard. The tighter you do, the harder it is, the harder they have to push in order to get any water out of there. So don't push it too hard, just enough so that it won't come out again. And then slap it back in. And that's it, you're done. Might as well get that done. Might as well clean up in there because all this stuff is gonna get very nasty. I'll post some pictures if I can. You know, you paid a lot of money for this thing. Might as well keep up in maintenance so it doesn't mess up earlier than it's supposed to. All right, guys, I have a lot of work to do. Hope that helps in case you were thinking about doing that, or in case you're thinking about getting a rack. Keep in mind, you know, it looks better with the food in the back. You're able to see your rats if you have the food in the back a lot better through the top. If you have the food there, you're not gonna be able to see them that much, but I'd rather be able to see if they don't have any food than seeing the rats. I mean, if I want to see the rats, I can just open the tub, or you can kind of see them through the semi-clear tub. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully that helped make a better decision, or if you want to do it, switch them out if you already have them. Either way, see you guys next time. Bye.